Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of our training. So, today we'll be talking about Zoho CRM lead conversion mapping. So, we're talking about lead conversion mapping. So, in this video, we've created our form in day one, which is, I think you did that tax on day two. So in this video, we want to take, like, whenever someone fills our form, we want to take that record and store it in CRM. And we don't want any of the record missing, like any of the detail missing. So I would show you how you would do that in this video. So let's get started with it. The first thing I want to do is I have my form here. So this is my form. Click on the edit button. Um, this is my form. So I'm going to be like mapping my form, in the first the video you're watching before this one, I showed you how to do the integration between Zoho Forms and Zoho CRM. So there's some fields I still want to integrate with CRM. So I'm going to be doing that in this video. So I'm going to integrations. First of all, let me see if I can duplicate this. Okay. So let's click on the edit button. So I want to, like, the fields are not yet integrated. I want to integrate them. So let me just bring this here. So let's see, which apps do you like? Oh, I think we have to create those fields in CRM. So let's just go to CRM. Those fields need to be created in CRM. Go to settings. Then when you get to settings, you search for modules and fields. These modules and fields. Then you go to leads, because we are dealing with leads, standard. Then let's create those fields that we have in form that is not here. You can see some fields are not here. We already have what's your interest. So we're going to be using, this is a drop down. So drop down is like, yes, I know some of us have heard about drop down. So I'm very sure that I've come across forms that when you click the that particular maybe field, then it drops down a certain option. So that is what we call pick lists in Zoho CRM. So let's what's the name of that? Let's see. Okay, which apps do you like? So this is a drop down. Which apps do you like? Which app? Let's just say apps, because we're only choosing one app. Which app do you like best? I think I'm gonna use that. In our options, we have Zoho CRM, we have Zoho Books, and we have Zoho Work Drive. So done. As you can see here, it's a drop down. Then let me edit this. Which app do you like best? Do you like best? So okay, let's save this. Um yeah. So we've created that one. Then the next one is, because we already have all these ones. So let's just create a minute. We already have what's your interest. Attach your business logo. Okay, so anyone that has to do with file, we'll send them as file to the record. So I'll show you how to do that in the integration. Please, let's take note of that. I'll show you how to do that in the integration. So the dates, I think we already have like a close date. Let's just add a date. Let's say date, for example. Although it's not really common to add dates in lead module, but I'm just showing this as an example. Dates. Okay, so let's reload this page. Reload. So it should come up now. Click on plus button. Which app do you like best? The date field. And lastly, think those are it. Dates and which app do you like best? I think that's everything. So let's minus this.
In the meeting.
Which app do you like best? Okay, I think that's everything.
In the meeting.
So we're going to integrate this. Okay. Then the next thing is we are going to be doing the lead conversion mapping for leads to contact. So let's go to CRM. After integrating your fields, I think I already taught you that in the previous video. So the next thing will be to make sure to do your like your mapping. So the first thing you're going to do is click on setup, which is at the left panel, like the down part of the left panel. That's where you click on setup. Or if you're not in this, because I told you that we have CRM for everyone and we have like the old CRM. So if you're in the old CRM, your this particular icon will be at the top right of your home page. So just take note of that. Then you're going to search for modules and fields once you get to your settings. And this is where it's going to take you once you click on it. Then we are going to leads. We're going to click, I think let's go back. I'm going to click the three buttons here. Then lead conversion mapping. So it takes us where we are going to do the lead conversion mapping. So what we want to achieve is that these fields that we've created, if the data comes into the CRM and when we convert the lead to a contact, we want it to appear inside the contact. So once your interest is already mapped, which app do you like best? I think we need to create it in the contact module. So we need to create this in the contact module for it to appear here. So we are going to be creating the which app do you like best field and the dates field in the contact module. So let's go to contact module, contact here. Let's click standards. Then let's drag and drop the pick list. Then which app do you like best? The option was Zoho CRM. The option was Zoho Books. And the last option was Zoho Work Drive. Done. Then the second one was dates. So let's save and close. Then we are going back to our lead conversion mapping. Back to, let's go back. Click on these three dots, then lead conversion mapping. Then the next thing would be dates. This was your interest, and this one will be which app do you like best. So we've mapped it to contact. Let's save this. Then if there's another field that you want to take to the other ones, we can also create them in views and map them here. Even if account as well, can also create them and add them here. But for the purpose of this video, we are just only going to do it in contact. So we've saved that. Then the next thing would be for us to test our form. So once you test our form and it converts it to, we convert it from lead to contact, it's expected that it takes all those fields with it. So let's do a test. Let's go to the home page. So let's click contact us. let's just this Christiana test. I'll, for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to fill this part because YouTube is kind of sensitive to all this information. So I won't fill the email and phone, just the name, business name, for those purpose of this video. But for our test, let's make sure we fill those things and to give you the main like what you're learning and for you to be able to understand in case you have any question. So let's put this as Ocean State. Let's put this as Nigeria. Then which app do you like best? I'll say Zoho CRM. Then interest. Let's say test interest. And there's something I also forget. Don't forget to, let's cancel this first. In your integration, don't forget to tick this attachment mapping. Like for all your attachments, don't forget to tick it. I missed that part. So select or view attachments. You can see. So make sure you attach this and this. So all your attachments, make sure you tick this box, then it will bring out the options for you. So, and let me save this, integrate successfully. So let's go back to our form. Then let's just choose a sample business logo. Let's just choose anything. Open. Then image of yourself. So this is just like a sample, so to show you how you can store your attachments in the records and map it. I think I talked about that in one of our videos. So that's for that. Then let's choose a date. Let's say 30th. For today's date will be fine. 5th. So we filled everything, and make sure if you have any email or phone, make sure you fill it. So, but for the purpose of this video, I'm not just filling it because of some sensitive information. So submit. Then once you click submit, it is expected that your details go into lead. So we're going to go to the lead module. Let's go to the lead module. So this is CRM for everyone. So the interface might be different. I know some of us, our interface might be, we might be saying home, leads, and the rest of the information, but this is just CRM for everyone. So that's why we're having it different. So, okay, so this is our leads. We're going to our leads page. Okay, so this is okay. So this is lead here. So let's open it. And we're going to convert this lead to a contact. So that is to like test if our lead conversion mapping worked. So don't forget, I explained in the last video that I don't know, I think a lead, let me just explain it again. So a lead is like someone you see as your potential customer, and like someone that you see that is interested in your business. So that's someone you classify as a lead, someone that is interested in your business. Then contact is someone that you see as a, like, this person is working on the way to becoming your potential customer. So that is contact. So when you start already have like I've established the communication with them, already going with them, they're already working towards like getting your service or buying products from you. That is when you convert them to contact. So look at all our attachments, all the ones are uploaded in the form. You can see how they are showing up here. So that is what that attachment mapping was for. So convert, let's convert this. As you can see, all our informations are all here. You can see CRM, test interest, everything. So we're not creating a new D for this. I would like to move the attachment to a contact, to the contact. Then so let's just convert these records. So let's go to contact. So we want to check those records that we filled for the conversion mapping, which is the date and the app that we like. So let's go directly to it. So if you can see, which apps do you like best is here, what's your interest is here, and as well as dates is also here. So and your attachments too was also converted to inside the contact too. So that is the success of converting a lead to a contact. So if you have any questions, you can let me know.